What's happening, music people? David Dixon here with your guitar pointer of the week. So today's concept deals with Mixolydian. It's a major bass scale. I'm going to use Stevie Wonder's famous song Signed, Sealed, Delivered. The intro to that song, I'm going to use that as an example. It sounds like this. So this is basically kind of a drone bass concept, using this one scale that's really similar to a major scale. Some of you guys probably already know it and already use it, but maybe these ideas will help you incorporate it in different ways. And for people unfamiliar, you got to know what a major scale is, which is Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. So let's number the notes in the scale. These are called scale degrees, and it sounds like this. A major scale in the key of E major. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And the way to turn major into Mixolydian is to flat the 7th note. So you're going to lower the 7th note, that's the only note you're going to change, and you're going to lower it by 1 fret, or 1/2 step. It's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, flat 7, 1. It works over a lot of major bass stuff. If you want something in addition to a major scale or major pentatonic to use, maintaining the major vibe, but giving it a little more of like a cool kind of hip edge. The major scale is great to use, but sometimes it can sound a little too over-the-top cheerful, more than maybe the vibe you're going for. So this would give you a way to sound a little bit more edgy and still stay major. So back to the Stevie Wonder song. So he's using it where there's like a drone going on. We're going to do that with our high E string. In the actual song, Signed, Sealed, Delivered, it's a sitar being played. So check it out. You're just going to be on the B string and the high E string. Just those two strings. The high E string isn't going to change anything from that open string, so it's kind of your drone. And then, instead of playing the scale like this, across the neck of the guitar, we're going to just do it on the B string, going up and down. And so it's probably easiest for you to start from the root note, which is the 5th fret on the B string, so it'll match the open E string. I think it's easiest to use one finger. I use my middle finger, and I don't mean to be flipping you guys off right now. That's the finger that is easiest to navigate for me up and down the neck. And then I have available fingers on each side in case I want to grab another note quickly in either direction. Okay, so we got the 1 of the scale. You move up 2 frets on the B string, you got the 2 of the scale. Move up 2 more frets, you have the 3 of the scale. Move up 1 more fret, you have the 4 of the scale. Up to the 12th fret, you have the 5th of the scale. The 14th fret gives you the 6th of the scale. And then up 1 more fret, 15th fret, that'll be the flat 7. And then if you have a cutaway, you can probably reach these higher notes. You could even get the octave, that high E. But if you can't reach that and you're not playing on a cutaway, the easiest thing to do is just to grab the notes you couldn't reach back behind the root where you started. 1, flat 7, 6. You can play open B string, it'll be the 5th note in the scale. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, flat 7, 1. As high as you can go. Maybe you won't get that high. 1, flat 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And going in reverse order. 1, flat 7, 6, 5. And if you really want to, you can reach the rest of the scale descending by moving over to your G string. So here's a demonstration of what you can do in addition to the Signed, Sealed, Delivered intro. You can play some pretty hip stuff, just kind of wandering around, changing the patterns of the notes in that scale. The actual intro of that song is 1, flat 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and then they go to the 1, which sounds cool if you want to hit just an open E chord at the end. Alright, and then if you want it to sound really foreign, you can do the exact same thing we were talking about, moving around the scale, leaving that drone note going, but put up some aggressive vibrato on it and you'll get this really foreign sounding cool guitar lick. So hopefully this gives you some new information about Mixolydian mode. If you were already familiar, maybe some different ways to think about it, or if you've ever used the scale and didn't know what it was labeled as. Now you know, it's a major scale with a flat 7, Mixolydian. You can use that scale all day over a lot of different major progressions, and it sounds really cool, gives you some nice variety. I hope you guys are getting something out of these videos. I try to introduce a new concept once a week. Leave any input or questions you have or ideas for future videos in the comments below. Don't forget, I have a lot of original music that's available to free stream online. I have some live performance videos here on my YouTube channel. Feel free to share it with your guitar playing friends, and I'll see you guys next week. Have a good weekend.